Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. So just about set now. Towing the slab in today's game, Corbin Burnes. What do you look for here?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Now here is Jackson Merrill. And that's through there for a strike. And we're off and running in a brand new season. And strike 2. Remember, Burnes won the Cy Young Award in 2021, but in 2019, he pitched 49 innings and had an ERA just under 9. And it was at that point that he ditched his four-seam fastball and ended up going with that cut fastball that has been such a crucial pitch for him.
Xander Bogaerts,
batting with one down, takes a strike. Just off the inside edge. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. See you later. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes a pitch. Got him looking. 2 gone. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. High fly ball out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Here's Nico Hoerner. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Line drive. Fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Fouled off. He was late. Swinging a foul out of play. Next pitcher's outside. On the ground, could be 2. Slings to second, back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here is number 30. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at the friendly confines. Second inning set to go. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Fouled off left side. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one down. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same-side throw as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth at 96. That pitch is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Padres down in order. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's the shortstop, number 20. Fetty back to work. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Tatis snags it. 1 away. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One out, base is empty. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Giancarlo Stanton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. Ripped, but it curls foul. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. Busy time around the league, taking a look at some notable free agent signings. And a foul ball. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Lifted in the air down the left side. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Miguel Sano in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it across to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So the lineup flips over. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
He goes down looking. Padres here at Wrigley Field. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Joaquin Sierra. And there's one away. Now the Cubs catcher, Bobby Wolf. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Grounds one to short. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Well, that's such a routine play. Probably makes that throw accurately 99 out of 100 times, or even better. But that
Rosario. There's one, and they bounce into two already. This one ends. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And that one fouled off. Burns winds and deals. Swung on, popped up left side. In position. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been owned by a minor league team of the same name.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Merrill racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ripped to short. Slings it across. And that is out number 2. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Cronenworth throws on to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the 5th. Burns back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And a quick out, number 1. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next up for the Padres. Right down the chute. That's strike 1. Bases empty, 1 away here on opening day. That's in there, and it's 0-2. High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Snags it for the second out. So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Kyle Tucker. In the air, left field, down the line. Fabian trying to get to it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A sliding play it short. And that's a great play for the out. Here's Stanton now. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pulls that one foul. The Cubbies down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Fights it off, we'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And the 0-2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail here. Back here at the friendly confines. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Eggy Rosario. Looked like it was a little bit up. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Miguel Sano. Grounded out his first time up. Foul ball. Sano in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Nope.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now it's going to be Joaquin Sierra. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Joaquin Sierra with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Tigers corner now. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That smash towards center. Merrill grabs it on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Make it. We go to the top of the seventh. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Fly ball down the line. Tucker really on his horse for it. He's got it. And there's one down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up.
And he's got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Here at Wrigley Field, now the third baseman, number 30. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now, number 20. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Kyle Tucker digs in now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 in this one. This one in the air right field. Tatis. And that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Just missed. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Now that.
And next is the designated hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And Jake has entered the K zone. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Fetty back to work. Right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And next for the Cubs, Joaquin Sierra. just missed. To third, Rosario. And he'll be safe at first. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. One down, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Bobby Wolf. Out in front and foul to the left side. Ground ball left side, could be two. Throw to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And that is out of play. With the tying run at second, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's off the wall. In with a double. And the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that.
Now pitching for San
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fought off foul. Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position. That one the other way. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run comes in, and they take the lead. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman. That's outside, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Diaz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. That is the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now
pitching for the
Matt Strong comes out trying to close it out. A chance at his first save of the year.
Strong.
And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. Miguel Sano, the next up for the Padres. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there's 2 down. Last chance for the Padres. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Flips the corner. That's strike 1. Strong, 34-year-old vet, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. This could end it. The ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. This is Bryce Terang. And that one popped in the air, left field. One up, one down. Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers.
Second, right fielder, Sal Freeland.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Mueller makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Fielder now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one missed.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure. You miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Strider gets the strikeout. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Out towards right center field. Frelick after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Next is the designated hitter, Michael Harris II. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. They'll find the stands. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's two away.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Yelich makes the grab, and that'll end the back at Truist Park. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. Strider back to work. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. Yelich out of the play. Here's Trout. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece.
Pickoff throw.
He's safe.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
In the air, foul off first. And there's 2 away. And now it's William Contreras, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Acuna tracks it. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it, and there's 1 away. Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. Fastball for a strike at 95. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Called strike 3 on the fastball. And that ran back over the other half. Here is Austin Riley. He swings and fouls 1 off. No score here in the second. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back. Out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they grabbed the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Matt Olson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Freeland makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is back here in Atlanta, on to the 3rd inning. Leading off, Jackson Chourio. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throw on to Olson. Awesome play there. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And a curve misses outside.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. Terang stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Two outs, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Murphy fires to first. In time, the 2-3. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's C.J. Abrams now. That one fouled off. Abrams getting to start at shortstop in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Next offer in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging.
been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Sean Murphy stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And on to the 4th. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland. And a pitch. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Next for Milwaukee, Fielder. Struck out swinging his first time. Liner, caught at second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Yelich takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ripped to first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. That's to third. Riley fires to first, and he has thrown 4. Bottom 4, and now here is Michael Harris the second. Climb the ladder with that fastball. It's 0-1. Just missed. Just missed.
2-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. In the air to left center. Yelich on the move. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's 1 away. Now in for the Braves, Tony Mueller. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yelich hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Left field. Yelich should have it. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Grips 1 to right. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Machado around second. The relay, not in time. He's got a double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Chorio in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. One away here in the fifth. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Golden opportunity right here. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Second and third, one away. And we're at the top of the fifth. That one ripped. Base hit, one run in already. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. It's 1-1. Go ahead run on base. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And a swing and a miss there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Laser, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. First and second, one out. Sal Freeland getting ready to hit. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw into third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Here comes the...
Pitching for the
Here's
Brewers.
Yelich at the dish.
Number
1 for 2
37.
in this one.
Ryan Narvo.
Ripped on a line. Mueller right there to make the grab. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by 4. Here's Mike Trout, 1 for 2. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the third out. So 5 runs in the inning. Bottom of the inning, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Cortez back to work. Right through there for a strike.
well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strikes him out for the second time today. And the batter now, Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground. Sends it to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Olsen batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Throws to first, and Olsen is set down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6 up now for Milwaukee, Manny Machado. And first offering is... fouled off.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. And Manny gets a piece. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. And delivers outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. On the ground out to short. Abrams tosses to first. Gets the catcher by a step. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Jackson Chourio. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Line drive and foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So back at Truist Park, bottom of the 6th. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Lined into right. Freeland makes the grab, one away. So here's Murphy now. Caught looking his first time up. Fastball for a strike. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here in Atlanta, and the batter now, Joseph Ortiz. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. One strike. That's a ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Albies over to first in time. That's the first out at the top of the seventh. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Swing and miss. As he was out front that time. And a foul ball. And that's under. And it's 1-2. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Bottom of the seventh. And now the DH, Michael Harris the second. And the first off on a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Mueller, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the lefty kicks delivers. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved it up.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
This one high in the air to left center. Trout is there. And that is that. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Dylan Lee. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Now at the plate, fielder. In the air, right side. Acuna after it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's Christian Yelich. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And it's fouled away. Swing, and it's popped straight up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, corrals it. And there are 2 outs. And now batting, Mike Trout, 1 for 3. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That's hard hit in the line. And there's 1 down. Austin Riley at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
1 out, base is empty. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Next for the
With
Brewers,
number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Olsen.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Lee back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Bryce Elder, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Daniel getting loose as well. And Manny gets a piece. And that one almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras. That one almost got him. Base is empty, one away. You're at the top of the ninth. That one drilled left field. Ozuna makes the grab, 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Lee, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Here goes the runner. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Coming home. Relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Now batting.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now a chance for Bryce Terrain. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
Ortiz at second with 2 down. And that one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the 9th. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams. Now pitching from
A new arm into the game, the righty, Jeremiah Estrada.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And there's your strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Check swing, called strike. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. The Brewers leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves.
Line drive, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Michael Harris, the 2nd. Next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Brewers take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families.
Pleased to welcome you inside Oak Street Park. It's opening day on the show. It's the Nashville Sounds taking on the Gwinnett Stripers. And here we go. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And the new season is officially underway.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss. I think he was a touch late to recognize the curve out of the hand. He'll have to refocus with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Raynel Delgado. Pops it up, foul on the left side. And that's a foul ball. 1 out and the base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Swings through it for the K. That's 2 quick outs here in the top of the first tonight. Next to hit, Damian Miller. Some serious power. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Next one's fouled back. That one hit to right, the right fielder, as this one's sized up, and that'll do it. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Carlos Rodriguez.
0-1.
Next one's fouled back. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Just couldn't get on time with a heater in that at bat. 3 straight fastballs, and he ends up with the strikeout. Jordan Adams in the box with 1 away, looks at ball 1. And blows that one by at 100. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Fights it off, we'll see another. 1-2, here's the pitch. In the air to center, Conforto on the way over. Hauls it in for the out. And here's the first baseman, Dominic Smith. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty, strike 2. The fastball's working, and I'd expect a steady diet of heaters until they show they can hit it. And he goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. For more than a century, Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance has been protecting herds across the country. Find out what they can do for you today. Top half of the second from Gwinnett. That slider was cooking. Some serious action on that pitch early in this game. Here's the 1-0 offering. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. And the pitch. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Here's the 1-2 offering. Good job to fight that one off. Way outside.
2 strikes.
That one in the dirt. This one high in the air, out to left center. Rodriguez moving under it. And there's one away. And now, Jake Bowers.
Outside, that's
Bowers goes 5'11", batting 5th today, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2013. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. And handles this chance. 2 away now. So digging in, Adam Frazier. And he grounds it to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing. Bottom half of the second. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Orlando Arcia. And the leadoff hitter aboard. He did a nice job there on an upper 90s fastball. Read it well out of the pitcher's hand. Put a nice swing on it. Rowdy Tellez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that's in for a strike. A little out front there, swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. So up next, Kike Hernandez. And a strike burns through at triple digits. Right through there for a strike. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Runs the high heat past him for the strikeout. Next up for the Stripers, number 2. That one fouled off. 0-1 now. This one in the air to right. Lara. And that's the end of the inning. They strand. On to the next inning. Now the third baseman, Brock Wilken. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Nice. Changeup. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, Luis Lara. Ground ball could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. And that's all they'll get. Freddie Zamora getting ready to hit. In the dirt, but blocked.
0-1.
Kick the pitch, runner goes. There's a ball. Or to second, great jump to get the steal. I like the aggressiveness right there. The pitchers have been dealing so far, so you might as well try to apply some pressure and see if you can steal your way into scoring position. Late swing, fouled it off. Couldn't hold back, run up on strikes. And there are two outs. Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Paul Goldschmidt. Struck out swinging the first time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third, now it's the right fielder, number 7. That one into triple digits. This is part of why he's so highly regarded by scouts. He can consistently pitch to tough locations and hit the black, which makes it hard on hitters. Really impressive at this level. Got it. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. And here's the catcher, Hayden Singer. There's a strike. Pop up, foul on the right side. Goldschmidt under it. And there are two down. So two down now, and here at the plate, Carlos Rodriguez. Struck out swinging the first time. I know he missed the zone, but that thing was hissing as it came home. Always fun seeing a pitcher break triple digits. Two down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the third inning. Struck out looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. On to the fourth frame, still scoreless. Top of the fourth inning with the sounds at the dish.
The second baseman, Raynel Delgado.
Ground ball to second base. There's one down.
Now batting, catcher Damian Miller.
Ground ball to first. Fair ball. Around first and heading for second. Here comes the throw. Pulls into second safely. 1 out. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Now we'll see if they can crack the scoreboard first. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. .99 miles per hour to finish that one. Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Jake Bowers. Rolled out to second in the first AB. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Hard hit, right side. Play made, that ends the inning. So, welcome back. The Stripers at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Jordan Adams digs in now. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting,
And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. 0 for 1, strikeout swinging last time. Right down the chute. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Struck out looking for the backwards K. 2 outs already in the home 4th. And next, the cleanup hitter, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. 2 outs, bases empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Just a hair behind on that fastball. He's got to get the swing going earlier. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there. We're ready for the 5th inning. Digging in next for the Sounds, Adam Frazier. This pitch popped up. Hernandez. And there's 1 down. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. So up next, Brock Wilken. This lineup's doing the pitcher a favor swinging so early in there at bats. Might want to be a bit more patient, drive up that pitch count. Got it. Started a little too early there. Strike 1.
1-1.
1 out and the base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. First the changeup, then the fastball. Doing well to throw off the hitter's timing. He might go to the high heat to try for the K. 1-2 now. Struck out swinging. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Luis Lara, the next to hit. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time. Fouled off left side. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in game 1 of this 3-game series. Late swing, fouled to the left. 0-2, and the delivery. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Now here's the 0-2. That fastball drilled the hitter. Well, it was a two-strike count, but a hit by pitch puts the runner aboard. Man on at first. Next up for the Sounds, Freddie Zamora. If he's going to try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. And that's ripped to left. Fair ball! Lead runner turns at second. And now runners on the corners with two away. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Behind on that swing.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Way inside, and that hits the batter. And they're all loaded up. Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Raynel Delgado. Pinch hitter coming on, Darren George. This is a big spot in this game, and with his power, he can make a major impact very quickly off the bench. It's a comebacker to the mound. Throw to first in time. We're back here at the ballpark. I'm Ben Gelman, glad to have you with me. And set to get us started in the bottom of the 5th, Rowdy Tellez. The 0-1. That one into triple digits. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Here's the third baseman, Kike Hernandez. Went down on strikes the first time through. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a foul straight back. Base hit, center field. So 1 on now with 1 away. Digging in now for the Stripers, number 2. Swings through that one, 0-1 now.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there. Not likely he'll have much success swinging at the high heat like that. On the mound, he might as well keep going back to that pitch. Got him swinging. 2 away. Now a chance for the right field. Number 7 struck out swinging in the first AB.
0-1. Ball 1. Ball, that's up there.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 out. And a strike burns through at triple digits. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping to the plate now from Nashville, Damian Miller. And that one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Michael Conforto will hit next. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopper right side. 2 away. Now, Jake Bowers. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing. 1-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end. Bottom of the inning, here's the catcher, Hayden Singer. And that's in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. And the next batter, Carlos Rodriguez, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball in.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That curveball had no business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows he dodged a bullet there. Here's the center fielder, Jordan Adams. And makes the catch. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Dominic Smith. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out of the pen, Abner Uribe. He can really bring the heat. High fly to center, Conforta on the move. Makes the catch for the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 2.
1-0.
He was all over that one. Smoked that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That's gotta feel good. A 2-run blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. What a fun trip around the bases for him with the lead changing hands on that home run. 1 down. At the plate, Kike Hernandez. Here comes the manager out of the dugout making a move for the bullpen.
now pitching for Nashville. Number 99.
And they say he went.
0-1. 0-1.
And the count 1-2. Still just 1 out here in the inning. This one the other way. And foul ball. Battling here, fouls it away. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. Got him looking. Now 2 away. The second baseman now at the plate. That one in there across the letters. 2 outs, base is empty. Next one's fouled back. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Back-to-back Ks. We're in the top.
You're out. Ball 4, take the base.
The right fielder getting ready to hit.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up. George. And there's 1 away. Hayden Singer digs in now.
Nope.
I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Here's the left fielder, Carlos Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. All tied up here in the bottom half of the 8th. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. 3 Ks already for him in this one, but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. Got the batter swinging. 3 up and 3 down in it. All set to start.
Ball 4, take your base.
So digging in, Jordan Adams. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Now pitching for
A new arm into the game, the righty, Ryan
number 57,
McVale. Has some nasty breaking
Ryan
speed.
McVale.
Swing and a miss, that one at 101. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 0-2 now. Got the strikeout looking. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Dominic Smith. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Up the middle. And 2 away now. Next up for the Stripers, Orlando Arcia. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the last half of the 9th. To the right side, collects it. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Not much going on.
Now pitching for your
We're back, and
3. You're out.
well, it's a 1-run ball game. And now the DH, Rowdy Tellez. He's already gone yard in this game.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next one's fouled back. 1-1 pitch now. That one strays inside. Swings through it.
2-2 the count.
Struck out swinging. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out. So up next, Kike Hernandez. 1 for 3. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. 1-2 pitch. Got the swinging strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. So down to their final out of this one.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And the count 1-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. McVale is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. What a battle, and after 5 straight foul balls, you gotta wonder. Swing and a miss. And this game is over. The Sounds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. 3-2, the final score.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Today, we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to get underway. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Now he breaks his bat. Stretches out and holds it in. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Next for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland. And a base hit into right center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Fielder digs in now, swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. And a foul ball. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Line drive. Mueller tracks it down for the out.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Christian Yelich, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll... Bottom of the first. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. That misses. 1-0. Got it. started a little too early. Strike one.
Ball, one strike.
Foul ball there. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Hitless in the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. One out, base is empty. Fights it off, you'll see another. Foul ball still 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, right field. Frelick has a beat on it. 2 away. And now the center fielder, Tony Mueller. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
2 outs. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's Mike Trout. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's one of those you classify as just too...
Too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Manny Machado now. And that one lifted in the air, center field. One away. William Contreras up now for the Brewers with 5 RBIs on 5 hits in the series coming in. Line drive.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that's too high. Santander matched a homer in his last game. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Yeah. That's fouled off. This one in the air right field. Frelick after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Ground ball up the middle. Terang over to first. In.
Together.
Time. Ozuna is out. Here's Austin Riley. Drove in their only run in last night's game. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yelich should have it. Makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number one.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal.
Now here is Sal Frelick. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Frelick, in his third season, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. That one out to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Next is the speedy first baseman, Fielder. He's 0 for 1. That's out to center field. Mueller under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson. That's in there. Strike one. That one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Ozzie Albies stands in now and watches strike one. Popped up. And makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. As we go to the top of the fourth, here comes Christian Yelich. Lopez back to work. Down the ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these Brewers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
And that one moves his feet. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out. Next to hit, Mike Trout. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And now it's even up. Fourth inning underway, no score. In the air, center field. And there's two down. Here's Machado. Fly to center is